different from the animals. He's made us very different from the angels. He has made us, He has created us to represent Him. He did not create even the angels to represent Him, us. And over again, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, think. Think. Because that capacity to think, to know right from wrong and to choose, that is only given to mankind. Angels, they don't have a choice. Animals don't have a choice. You ever see donkey waking up one day and saying, I don't want to be donkey anymore. I want to be a cat. You ever see that? Changing their identity. But mankind does that all the time, right? For right or for wrong, mankind does that all the time. He has the ability to choose. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, now that we've given you the ability to choose, you must also know what is my choice and what is the choice of your ego and shaitan. You must know what is my choice, what is according to my will, and what is according to your will. You must know, because I give you the ability to choose and to know the difference. You are not me. I've given you something that is like me, but you are not me. You understand? La ilaha illallah. What are we saying? La ilaha. There is no Lord. What is that Lord? A cat, mouse, donkey, elephant? No. Even if we make all these animals and other things to be something that you worship, it's still a reflection of you. Nobody ever worships a donkey as a donkey. Correct or no? Whatever that, it is like them, but bigger like this, stronger like this, more majestic like this. But so it is saying, don't declare yourself to be Lord, because I give you something that I never gave to anyone. And I've chosen you to represent me. Now you have to know how to represent me, not to represent yourself. That is rebellion. Now you have to represent me. When I've given you that choice, now I'm the one who gave you that choice. You didn't just come out with it. I'm the one who gave it to you. And you know I want the best for you. And I've given you enough intelligence, and I've given you enough heart and everything to know that the choice that you have to take is according to my choice. That time you'll be representing me. What Shaykh Effendi is saying now? Now the will, Allah has given us a will, we return the will to Allah. We're saying, this, you've given us this. This actually comes from you. It is not ours. Now I'm going to return it to you. What Allah wants? Allah is saying, now give it to me. I want. No, Allah is saying, now, when I return it back to you after you've given it to me, now you're going to represent me. Because now you know where the source is. The source is not yourself. The source is me. I'm your creator. That is the source. So once you have that ability to do that, then you know. You start thinking. That thinking, it is a divine quality. You understand? And I don't mean people who go to school, only people who go to school, they are going to think. These days, so many people who go to school, they cannot think. It doesn't mean if you read so much, you can think. There's so many people who read so much, they cannot think. It doesn't mean now that only religious people, they can think, non-religious people, they cannot think. It doesn't mean that. Our Prophet is showing, alayhi salatu wassalam. Now, he was the opposite of everything people picture him to be, expecting him to be. He was known as an ummi. Ummi means he cannot read and he cannot write. You understand? Which means now that the knowledge that he is getting, it is not through second hand, third hand, fourth hand. He's not reading things from here and there. It is direct that is coming to him. Clean, pure, the pure one. And so, when we know how to return what is given to us, which whether we like it or we don't like it, we have to return it one day. Allah give us His life. We say, no, you cannot have it. Whether you believe or you don't believe, everyone's going to die. You have to return it. Nothing belongs, not even your body. You can say, no, this is mine. You have to return it to the earth. You belong. It's from the earth. You have to return it back to the earth. So, now you have to use your intelligence. You cannot just be using now thinking, I feel like this, therefore it is true. Your feelings change. Your feelings change when you're happy and when you're sad. Your feelings change when you are full and when you are hungry. Your feelings change when you are rich and you are poor. When you have something, you don't have something. Your feelings change. And now the intelligence that you're going to use is according to divine intelligence, not also the intelligence of people around you, your father, your mother, your nationality, your philosophy. No. A divine intelligence, the origin that is shown to us by the Holy Prophet ﷺ and the saints. Now you know, we felt that. We were in awe of our Shaykh because we see how his mind was working, how he was thinking, and it's completely original. We never see it that way, and it's completely pure and clean the way that it is. So, when you are taking from that, then your heart starts working. Now you're going to use, you're going to use your intelligence, but not based on your ego. Because you're going to say, before I even use my intelligence, how did my Shaykh or how did the Prophet handle this issue, this situation? How did they do it? Meaning now you're going to say, wait, even thinking, I'm not going to use my thinking, I'm going to use their thinking. This is the whole principle of apprenticeship. Correct? When you become an apprentice. Apprentice means what? You train under that one. You may even have all the necessary training before. Like, for example, if you're a barber, for example, you go to barber school. These days, they're everywhere. Barber school. Then you learn. But it doesn't mean after you graduate, you're going to be, you can even be top of your class. It doesn't mean after you graduate, immediately you're going to be #1 barber in the world or even in your city. You don't know the reality of it yet. You don't know that. Then what is the best way for you to do? If there is one master barber in that city, you say, I want to be his apprentice. I want to train under him, see how he's working, see how he thinks, how he's running the business, how he's doing this, how he's doing. Then you get from that. You're putting aside your own thinking, in the beginning especially. This is something that we have to do. You understanding?
Yes.
To put that aside. So don't just go with your own, don't trust yourself so much. Inshallah. That way there's more blessing that is coming to us because we're using the blessed one's way, their way. This is Ahl Sunnah, it means. People of the Sunnah, of the practice, of the road, of the path. Inshallah, may Allah accept our weak service and our sincere intentions, inshallah, and forgive us for all our weaknesses. Al-Fatiha. Amen.